You're wasting time doing this. It's 4-3.
She has this look like my mom. She sits back like this, looks at me like this, and tilts her head like, it's 3. I'm like, yo, okay.
The fact that Q went home broke my heart. It really did. But to see him come back was amazing. And I actually give credit to Muna because Muna rode hard for him. I don't know whether she rode hard for him because she wanted someone that looks like her back in the team, or whether she just is the mole and she knew that he didn't know the answer, and this way she could sort of get him to trust her and not think that she was the mole. He would think, oh, she saved me, so I have to trust her that she's not the mole. Otherwise the mole would have wanted me gone with the 20k. Anyway, I digress. Hey there, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. It's Valerie. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos, and definitely leave a comment. In this episode I'll be reviewing The Mole season 2 episode 6. I'm emotional. I don't know how to feel because I've just seen Q sit down at about 13 minutes in, so I don't know whether he's coming back or not, because my money is Q is the mole. My money is Q is the mole. I'm riding that to the end. Anyway, so the bid is revealed as they did last time, that someone bid 59,500. Ari asks, does the person want to reveal themselves? And everyone is sort of looking around to see who it is. And obviously, you have Nish raise his hand. That's a Nish move. Nish has always wanted to be the leader in this group. He's always wanted to show that he's smarter than everybody else. So am I surprised that he did that? No. I think he is not the mole, but he decided to make a bold move to make a statement to everyone that, you need me and I'm in charge of this place. Q appeared upset as usual. Muna was overdramatic with the way she turned her chair when you went to pick up his exemption card. I think people are suspecting the wrong people. My money is either on Muna or on Q. Q, his reactions for how he reacts about the money being lost every single time. Muna, the way she plays her game, the fact that she keeps looking around as though to get approval from somebody else or to get instruction from somebody else. That's why I keep suspecting her. But my money is now on Q, given the fact that he sat down in the chair and had this massive smile on his face. It tells me that he is their mole. He is their mole. They wanted to exclude him and then bring him back, and people trust him that he's still there for the right reasons and not know that he was the mole. But my money is on Q is the mole. So they take the quiz, and Q gets the red card, the red screen. So he has to leave, and everybody's devastated because they see him as the person who really was there for genuine reason, the only person who really was worried about winning the money. So they don't know how they're going to move forward. And for me, Q is playing the long game, and I love it. I love this type of a player, and I can't wait for him to be revealed as the mole. Seriously, the mole is giving me life. The mole is giving me life. This is why I watch reality TV. I want something to entertain me. I want something to have me on my feet cheering on. And so for them to have, the participants have just a break, a conversation, just to debrief. And surprise, surprise, Nish is on his own. No one wants to sit with him. Anyway, they then go to their rooms and they receive messages to say, you have the option to either vote back in Q or to send him home. So it's either a yes to save him or a no, but you'll get 20k if you save him. And so they vote. Once they've voted, they're told, it's not a majority rules. At the end of the day, Q comes out. He's told that, some people said yes, some people said no. We need you to tell us who said yes and who said no. I think Q is the mole because of the way he ran that. I think the producers already gave him the answer, but he was pretending to be confused. And Muna, she's suddenly going down on my mole list because of the way I don't know whether she was looking out for Q or the fact that she's just not a mole. Because she said to him, because people were playing, because the 3 girls that voted yes are Hannah, Muna, and oh my God, I've forgotten her name. And Diana. And then the guys, so the 4 that voted no are Nish, Ryan, Sean, and Michael. And so they you know, Q is asking them questions. Who voted yes? And you have the 3 girls that voted yes, plus Michael and Sean raised their hands. And he's sort of asking them questions. He asked Michael and he said, Michael, I know he doesn't want me here. And because he was close friends with Sean, he doesn't know what to think. And Muna thought, nah, we're not going to do this. We're not going to play stupid games. I think if it was anyone else, she would have kept quiet. And she said to him, look here, it's 3 and 4. 3 said yes, 4 said no. Don't be going back and forth asking questions. You're not going to get what you want. Know that it's 3 and 4. And I think she was sort of trying to give him a signal with her eyes, sort of, because she was saying, look me in my eyes, I'm telling you the truth. Look me in my eyes, I'm telling you the truth. And it's like, oh my God, because he had 5 minutes to decipher who had voted no for him and who had voted yes. So the challenge is there'll be a rope team and there'll be a river team. So they're divided into teams of 4. And so they have to choose where they want to go. And the physically fit people decide to go to the rope team. So you have Michael, Nish, Hannah, and Ryan. And then in the to the river, you have Michael, Q, Muna, and Diane. And it makes sense. But Diana was saying that she's got a fear of heights. But the problem is because she's not fit, she can't go and do the rope thing because you need a lot of climbing and whatever. And she wouldn't be able to do that. And so it was good that she had the 2 guys with her because they were able to help her navigate. I thought she was going to freak out. I'm surprised she didn't. And I agree with Q that she could be the mole and just be lying that, you know, I have this phobia of being in tight spaces, because she still was able to do it. I don't know whether it was her drive to do it or whether this was a tactic to sort of try and slow down the group. Nish can't work in a team. That's his problem. He always wants to be ahead of everyone. He always wants to be the leader. And this is where he struggles because he won't listen to anyone. So both teams at checkpoint 1 got it, but then at checkpoint 2, Nish had to be the one who was right, and he ended up getting the answer incorrect. And it's like, are you doing that because you want to be the leader, or are you doing that because you're the mole and you're hiding in plain sight? Make that make sense? The second group, the river team, got the second one good. When they got to the 4th one, the rope team were able to get the challenge, which was count the number of squares. So they got the right answer, 40. But when the river team got to that third challenge, Muna actually said the answer is 40. I've seen this equation before. So you had Sean disputing and saying, no, that's not it. That's not it. We have to count it. And he counted it and he counted it. And then he ended up with 36. And he was actually asked by Q that, are you sure? Is everybody agreeing? And they said yes. And they were told the answer is incorrect. So both teams got 2 exemptions. They missed out on 1. And I now am starting to see Sean in a different light, because he could be the mole hiding in plain sight and doing silly things and sort of appearing very ditzy or dumb, because he says he's worked undercover. And if he's worked undercover, why does he have so many tells that me, an amateur person can actually see that this person is lying or this person is not? I think he's the mole. So he's now on my list. So it's now Muna, Q, and Sean. So they get to the final station and they have to choose which idol they think is the right one. And so you have the rope team be the first one to arrive at their station. So they have to sort of insert their exemptions first before they can sort of choose which one, because the exemptions will get rid of the others and leave you with 2 options to pick from. So you have for the they have the snake, they have the cobra, they have the fish, and they have what looks like a dog, I think. And they choose to take the fish. Nish is not happy because he's upset. He thinks, Hannah has suddenly turned people against him and nobody wants to listen to him because he thinks he was right. And it's like, Nish, you can't have your way every single time. Other people have to be right. I don't know why he wants to be in control of everything, whether it's because he thinks he knows best or whether he's trying to sabotage and sort of be in control of the game and know what's happening all the time. Anyway, with the river team, they get there. There is also that dog. There is a fish. There is a snake, and there is the bird. And they choose to go with the, well, I think she said it's a tiger or something, Muna said. So they choose to go with the dog-looking animal. Turns out the river team got it right, and they got the right answer because they picked up the tiger, and the other team that picked up the fish were incorrect. And you can see that Nish is not happy because obviously he didn't get to lead and he didn't get them to pick what he wanted to pick. So he's now thinking it can't be Hannah because she can't be that obvious that, you know, should show you that she's actually losing the team money, and he doesn't know who it is. I think Sean has gone on my radar because of the fact that he tried to sabotage them and get them to pick the wrong one. And had Q not gone with the group, then they would have picked the wrong answer. But because you had Muna and sort of Diana sort of standing together, and Q had no choice but to trust Muna because she saved him when he came back. So this is how they got the 20k. They're then told it's time to take the quiz. So everybody takes the quiz and everybody gets the right answer. And it's now time for Q to get his response, and the episode ends. And it's like, seriously, you can't bring him back just to win the group 40k and then send him away. You better have given him a reward for that. You better have given him a reward for that, because otherwise I'm not happy anyway. Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and click the link in my video to watch my review from episode 5. Bye guys.